guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I've been a little bit busy with my paint party business that I've started, so I'm doing a little less paper crafting simply for time, but I want to continue doing some stuff here. So today I'm working on my design team project for Crafty Dragon Creations, and I'm really excited. This is going to be actually very simple, basic idea, but I'm kind of in love with it. So the kit is a beautiful artistic for artists, right? So, and these are just a few of the pages because again, I never have quite enough space for all of them. But this is actually going to be my cover. I printed it on cardstock, and this is one of the backing papers. So fun. So that's going to be my cover, okay? And then here are a few of the other pages. I absolutely love it, and I'm actually like really in love with this kit because I have started picking up painting again. So this is like really appropriate for me. I'm so excited. I love it. Thank you, Stacy. So yeah, I like this written writing space. So I've done that a few times here. So if you want to get a hold of this kit, look in the description box below. There'll be a link, and also I believe 30% off. I should know that. 30, at least 30, maybe 35. I'm not sure. I will have the correct information below by the time I edit this video. So, but yeah, this is really fun. I love this kit. There are more pages to it. And there's also pockets and embellishments, which actually I forgot to print out. But I will do that as well. I will probably add a few pockets. But here's the plan. I'm going to make an actual art journal, like a sketching journal for artists, okay? So besides the beautiful, gorgeous pages here, I'm going to integrate actual art pages or art paper. So this is from a sketchbook. This is also sketchbook paper. I've got, let's see, this is watercolor paper. I think I might add a few more of this. I think this would be awesome. And then this is another type of sketch. It's very smooth. This is a little bit thinner. This is a little bit thicker and also very smooth and kind of a creamy color. And I thought it would just be fun to also incorporate this huge ledger sheet. So, so yeah, I'll be incorporating that somehow as well. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to cut all these down because of course my printer does not do borderless. So I'm going to cut the cover down, get all that white off, and then because typically I like to have a little bit extra hanging over on the cover, I'm going to cut all these off just a little bit shy, like maybe so that there's an eighth of an inch hanging over. So all of these should pretty much work for me being able to trim them down just a touch more. Yeah, that should all work. So I'm going to go do that, and then I will be back, and we will just very simply assemble things. Oh, I'll add some pockets, and then we'll do a binding. A binding that isn't complicated at all, but it's a little bit newer to me. So we're going to give it a shot, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. And as I was cutting these, I realized I had made a little bit of a boo-boo. The cover for this type of binding, the cover needs to be two separate. So instead of front and back, I just went ahead and printed another piece of cardstock just with this design because this is actually going to be getting glued onto that. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a minute. And then I did all my papers. I alternated the pretty printed ones along with my drawing and sketching papers and watercolor paper and all that good stuff. It actually got a little chunkier than it probably should be. And because of that, it's not nesting together very neatly because it's a little thick. So what I'm going to do is just trim that, but I will probably wait until I bind it first. So I'm just going to make sure that all of my pages are where I want them to be because they're all different sizes, so I want them to at least be centered. Okay, so that's pretty good. I don't mind it being a little bit off here and there, but right here, this is gonna have to get trimmed down just a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. I should probably make 2 signatures, but you know what? I'm not gonna. Okay, so let me grab my little clippy clips here. So now that we've got it, everything basically where we want it, I don't want things to move and shift on me. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the pokey hole thing. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. I haven't done it before. Let me see. I'm trying to find my pencil. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do 6 holes, which I've never done before. And it's at first I thought, oh no, but this is not so bad. Okay. So I'm just going to do, I like to start in the middle and then kind of go from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think I only need 5. Yeah, I'm only going to do 5. Yep. Okay. Never mind. 5 it is. All right. So then I'm just going to do the pokey thing. And make sure that, you know, I really should have like, well, you know what? Let me try my self-healing mat, but, you can use a towel or a piece of foam or something to poke through, but I think this will work as well. All right, make sure my right side up. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to use this embroidery floss and see if I can, without my eyes crossing, see if I can thread that in. I'm just going to leave it, you know, as it is. I'm not going to separate the little threads out as you would for embroidery, but I think this is just about the right thickness. And okay. All right, so let me see, as far as 1, 2, 3. I usually like to do about 3 times the length of the journal, and that always leaves me with much more than I need, but that's fine. I'd rather have more than not enough. So I'm going to take and make a knot, and make a pretty big knot actually, so I may do this 2 or 3 times, maybe 4. This is looking pretty. That was a tiny little knot at the beginning there. However many times it takes you, just do that so that it does not go through the holes that you punched. I think that should do. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start on this end. It doesn't really matter top or bottom. And I'm just going to sew through here. And then down the next one. This is actually very, very, very easy. And then down the next one. So it's kind of doing a, kind of creating a dashed line. Okay. And then down through the next one. Oop, oop. Make sure you don't get naughty. Get naughty. Don't get naughty. Okay. All right, and then guess what? Yep, down through the last one. Of course, that one's gonna give me trouble. There we go, okay. All right, take my needle away. All right, so now let's flip it. And I can actually take these off too. All right, and let's loosen it up just a little bit. Just a little bit to kind of give yourself a handle on this. So you can grab this and then pull really tight. Oh, you know what? I do need 6 holes. Oh my goodness. All right, well this one's just gonna be a rogue hole because I do need to, I'm just gonna put it right there. I do need to bring it back up. I need both of the string ends on the inside. So, whoops, sorry. I thought I was gonna be just, you know, inventing something brand new here, but no, you do need 6. You do need 6. So, but that's okay. This works. It just won't be as even. You know, they're not spaced even, but that's okay. You know what? This is an art journal, and art can get messy. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get messy, even with our stitching here. That's okay. All right, so now I'm gonna give myself a little more leeway on this end. Okay, there we go. Pull it really good and tight, and then I trim this off, and then we're gonna go ahead. Oh, goodness gracious. Stop it. I have a few too many irons in the fire and I'm not paying attention. I'm so sorry. Okay. The inside cover needed to go in with this. Okay. All right. All right. It's okay. It's all fixable. It's all fixable, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this again, just for the one side here. And then I'm just going to make sure that I've got holes poking into that piece. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot about that. Okay, now we're back to where we're supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to pull really tight, and then we are going to just tie it. Do another knot here. All right, trim this off just a tad, and I'm gonna get a piece of tape. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a piece of tape and just kind of get that knot secured even more. Even more. Okay. All right, I can get rid of that for now. Okay. So now I'm going to glue this onto the front cover. And I'm going to do it with Mod Podge because I can cover ground quicker that way. I feel like this is kind of my new trick. But yeah, if you, this kind of binding creates a really nice, I guess, the cover, you know, there's no spine or anything, which, not that there's anything wrong with spines. I love me a beautiful journal spine, but this kind of lends itself, I guess I'm trying to say, to kind of a like a journal, not a journal, a sketchbook to me. I don't know. It's just an option. You could bind this any way you like, but I thought this was kind of, well, different. I hadn't done it before, for me, different for me. And I don't know, I think it gives it a fun feel, kind of like a traveling sketchbook. All right, I need to make sure it's right side up here. I think I almost put it in upside down. Okay, yeah, right side up. And this is right side up. Yes, yes. All right, and then I just kind of gently, carefully center it. All right, get all the bubbles out. And it looks like I'll need to trim a little bit off of the inside cover as well. It's kind of, that's definitely not going to work. But then we're also going to be trimming that off. But I'm going to wait for this to dry really well. And I'm going to put something heavy on top and just let it dry for a few minutes, and then I'll be back, okay? All right, see you in a few. Okay, that's dried on pretty nice. And that, what I like about this, doing double cardstock, it makes for a really nice sturdy cover. Totally nice. Okay, you know what, I got a little bit sloppy here. Oh my goodness, this isn't quite lined up. Ugh. Well, so, thankfully I printed it on the on the other side as well, so it's not so bad. But I'm gonna have to definitely, I think for trimming the cover, I'm just gonna go ahead and trim it by hand. And then for the pages peeking out, I don't know, maybe I'll leave them. I mean, this is, again, this is an art journal. It can be messy, right? I don't know, we'll see. Let me deal with this one problem at a time here. Oh my goodness. Not firing on all cylinders today. I'm so sorry. But okay, now, of course, I must. I did ink the edges of the cover before, but now that I've combined them and merged them, I think it needs another little go around, because there's always a little bit of white showing when you cut into the paper. Well, that's okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so let me see. How do I feel about the pages hanging out? I don't love them. At least these in the middle. There's a few here that I think I might leave. That's actually maybe really hard to cut. Let me go ahead and get my cut mat out again, get my X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to very carefully make several passes, because I obviously cannot do it in one shot, and I don't think doing it with scissors is going to be very smart. So I'm just going to play with this until I have nice clean cuts, okay? Okay, I think that worked. There's a few little scraggles here. It kind of looks, some of the edges here look like they're deckled, which I actually really like. I need to get a decal paper cutter. I like that. So I'm happy with that. And get rid of this and this and that. Okay. So that's basically it. And I wanted to add a few, look at these some of the embellishment sheets that are in the kit. Aren't they fun? I wish I could find a place for all of it, but I can't, unless I made a behemoth one. So I thought these paint palettes would be really fun pockets. I think I want to do this one like this. So I'm just gonna, and I printed these out in on cardstock as well. So I'm gonna make it just like a tall side, whoops, tall side pocket here. Did not mean to put glue there. Okay. All right, and let's see. A little bit of cheesecloth and a fun word, create. I love that word, create. I like the way it looks, I like the way it sounds. Just gonna put that right there. And I'm going to just, ooh, this is leaking. I'm gonna go ahead and just goop on the glue on the label. And the cheesecloth is so thin that it will just it will get sandwiched in. Okay, all right, there. Okay. And you know, you could, well, I was gonna say you could add more pockets and stuff, but I just love these pages as they are. Of course, the writing page you want to leave, and they're just so full of beautiful images. Here's more writing space. So I guess I could put a pocket here, but I'm just gonna leave it. This might actually be a good space to write as well. Some notes or something on your artwork, on your sketches. All right, and then I wanted to do another one right here. I think this one's kind of fun. Yeah, I'll do it like this, here and here. There. I just love this kit. This is just right, and like I said, it's right up my alley right now. Really good timing with me getting back into painting as well. And let's see, I wanted to put this maybe like this. Does it need cheesecloth? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Oh my goodness, look at this thing, it's being a glue volcano. It doesn't usually happen with my art glitter glue, but that's okay. All right. And I think just kind of just like this. Okay, and then one more quick little decoration for the front. This is also in those embellishment sheets that I showed you. And look at these paintbrushes, aren't they so fun? Oh my goodness. So I was thinking about putting that there with some of this, but that's too much. Hang on, either I'm gonna scrunch it up and bunch it up more, or trim it. I think I'm gonna trim it. I think I'm gonna trim it and scrunch it. What do you think about that? Make it a little bit thinner. I want some poking out, but not quite so much. Okay. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. All right, and then, whoops. And then I want to put these, I was thinking about just kind of putting them like so. Yeah. I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay, let me take this down. And then, let's see, right about there. Smash it down so it gets into the cheesecloth, which is pretty easy to do. Okay, now let's see, do I want it like this? Or like this? I'm gonna overthink this again. I think I like it the other way. Do I want it like this? Maybe like this? And like this? I kind of like that too. But this is kind of messy. And I'm all about letting the mess happen right now. So let me see if I can do this without too much mess, since this is becoming a volcano. Just need a little bit of glue, just a little bit. All right, something like that. Okay. Oops. I almost dropped that. You didn't see it, but I almost dropped that. Okay, and then like that. Yes. I like it. Got a little long scraggler there. Okay. Oh, this is poking out. Need to get a little more glue there. Hang on, it's okay. There we go. There we go. And then probably the same for here. Yep. So, what do you guys think? I think this was super easy. Quite, what am I trying to say? Quite quick. A quick project. If you have different types of art paper, if you're an artist and you do sketchy stuff anyway, you're going to have that paper anyway. Or if you know of an artist, this would make a great gift, don't you think? A great gift for the artist or sketcher in your life. And you know, and you don't even have to get as fancy as getting all the, if you don't already have the paper, the different like watercolor paper and sketching papers, you don't necessarily have to get that. Just use copy paper, maybe a little bit thicker, the 28 pound. But yeah, I mean, you can use whatever you want, obviously. But yeah, there we go, you guys. I think this is super fun, and I plan on using it since I am kind of letting the sketching side of my brain come back to life. So, well, I thank you again so much. If you have not yet liked or subscribed, easy for me to say, I would so appreciate it. I would love it if you would like and subscribe, leave a comment below, help my channel grow. And definitely be sure to check out this kit from Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations. All the information is below, and you will also get a discount code for, it's a limited time, so grab it now. And I will see you on the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.